need to get more shredded. I'm not big enough. I'm too small. I need more muscle mass, more power, more contractile tissue, more testosterone, more blood in my body that I can control. So I've pretty much the entire day today, well, I relapsed a little bit, but the entire day today, my mind has been focused on one task: getting bigger, becoming more powerful, getting more shredded. I've been seeking the same thing for the entire day: the belief that I am going to save the world. So how do I say this? So I woke up and I went for a walk, and I went around and I stretched and I had some coffee and I did some push-ups and I wrote my journal, and then I fucking wrote in a Google document, and I was looking through my notes on my phone, and I was trying to organize my life so everything moves me in the same direction. The only caveat is I have a little bit of pain here, a little bit of pain there, a little bit of discomfort. But that is needed. If everything was easy, if everything felt good naturally, if it was no effort, then the reward would not be worth it. Winning is everything. The juice is worth the squeeze. So what am I going to do to actually fucking achieve it? Give myself no other choice. How do you make somebody do what you want? You leave them no choice. That's how. So get more shredded. I've been searching for the same goal for the longest time. I've always wanted the same thing: to be one with God. Every single one of your desires is just a false desire to be one with God. Practice the single eye, and your entire body will be filled with light. That means use your pineal gland, your imagination, and your body will be enlightened. That's in the Bible. Jesus said that, nigga. So, what is the point? I've always wanted the same thing. I have belief in my goal. I have belief in myself, and I have belief in my abilities based on my past experiences, but I don't have a clear vision. I don't have a clear vision. Why is that? Because I am not supposed to see it. This is God testing my faith. Faith is believing in something you can't see. So every time I have negative thoughts, every time I just get stuck in some shallow thought loops of I don't know what to do, or I'm searching for meaning, or I'm searching for the clear path forward, or I'm searching for some vision or some reality where everything's going to be easy, and then I'll be able to just do what feels good and lean into my nature. And everything that Brute says, fully integrate the spirit into your body, into your fucking soul. So no matter what, you respond with the same response. If you're an apex predator, king, god, shredded mastermind, you're going to respond to everything the same way. It's like if a person comes up and speaks to me, my mind is thinking, is this going to make me closer to my goal, or is this going to slow me down and push me farther away? Is this going to build me up, make me more full, or is this going to make me more shallow, more empty, more weak? It's very easy. It's very, very easy. Stress is the silent killer. As long as I keep my eyes set on the target in front of me, as long as I keep the discipline, as long as I stay in the same path, as long as I just have the discipline to do it for 30 days in a row, I'll achieve everything. But the funny part is, any type, what's the word I'm looking for? Any type of planning for the future, or just any sort of projecting out your plans weeks and months in advance, is pretty much an exercise in futility. Only day to day, and then only daily tasks. What's the word I'm looking for? Anything that isn't a daily goal or a daily task or a 24-hour task is pretty much just an exercise in futility. Because you're imagining things you cannot control, and that makes you weaker. I can understand thrill seekers who want... Oh, I gotta get back over. It's too late now. Oh, thanks, dude. I can understand thrill seekers who like jumping off skyscrapers and going skydiving and doing motorbikes and shit like that. I understand the thrill seekers because it raises their spirits and it gives them something to respond to. The greatest athletes in the world, the greatest, most powerful men in this universe, they only became that because they had some difficulty to respond to. It's like Michael Jordan had hardship. He grew up poor. He grew up in a racist area. He was cut from the team in high school. He was kicked out. He was ostracized from the basketball group. And they said, "You're not good enough. We don't even want you in our gym." That's hardship. Imagine being told, "We literally don't want to look at your face. We don't want you around us." Imagine what that does to the spirit. It makes you so angry, so powerful. It makes you have an extreme level of motivation and pursuit to change your beliefs and to change and become better. But why is that important? Because when you win, you party. When you lose, you ponder. So all great change and all great battles come from pondering, from losing. So what's another example of this? I'm trying to think. Overcoming adversity. Overcoming adversity. What are some famous people? Like John Jones. John Jones, the UFC fighter. He has so many demons. He has so many what's the word I'm looking for? He has so many demons, literally. He has so many demons that he's fighting. He constantly has all of these forces that he's fucking tangling with. So because deep down, he believes he doesn't deserve it. So like a week and a half before his fight, he'll go out and just do a bunch of cocaine and just go drink and just go crazy and just party. Because deep down, that gives him the excuse that he is just trusting his instincts. He's doing what he feels is right. He doesn't deserve it. And whether he wins or he loses, the fact that he goes out and parties his fucking ass off and drinks himself to death a week before the fight, pretty much the only thing that means is John Jones is trying anything he can to escape those demons. What is John Jones seeking? What is he searching for? What is he searching for? He is searching for control. Every single person on this planet just wants to be in control. They want to be able to have oneness, to be relaxed, to chill. So a lot of the greatest athletes in this world, they are not propelled by happiness or joy, some fucking gay little fucking emotions. They are propelled by fucking fear and survival. Don't play for the joy of winning. Play for the fear of losing. The fear of loss is a way more powerful motivator than just like the pursuit of some pleasure or some gain. And why am I saying this? Because I fucking feel like it. Every single person on this planet is essentially just trusting their instincts and doing whatever they think feels good, right? Everybody just wants to be in control. Everybody wants to be the king. Everybody wants to be one with God. They all trust their instincts. You're either breathing in or you're breathing out. You're either going to feel better or you're going to feel worse. So one of the biggest pieces of this is the lack of control. So Kobe Bryant, fucking Michael Jordan, fucking John Jones, fucking Conor McGregor, all these guys have such extremely strong iron wills, such a bright personality, so charged with spirit, but they only got that way because they're running from something, they're chasing something. So it's those demons, those subconscious programs in their mind, in their body. It's like, you know what Andrew Tate said? He said, people like me, you're not built to be average. It's like, I needed to fight. If I wasn't fighting, if I didn't fill up my time with a bunch of battles, with hardship, with struggle, with fucking problems and situations to overcome, I would just end up fucking drunk on a Tuesday. Because some people need the battle. High testosterone individuals, obsessed, addictive personality people out in this world. They need a battle. Some people are built for it. It's like, I definitely have an obsession personality. Definitely. Because no matter what I do, it consumes my spirit. Absolutely. That is the predator mindset. Whatever you do it 100% pursuit, 100% dead sprint towards your goal. Nothing else in the fucking universe matters except for the pursuit towards your goal. When Michael Jordan and Steph Curry are standing on that free throw line and the entire stadium is screaming at them to miss, and they shut everything out, they practice the single eye, and they are one with God. They shoot. It's all about overcoming struggle, overcoming adversity. And I don't mean just like problems and hardship and just negative emotions. I mean walking into battle and trying to destroy your opponent. Having a complete obsession. I'm kind of having a trouble. It's the same thing with the addictive mindset. It's like how you do one thing is how you do everything. The only reason I'm making this voice note is because deep down in my soul, I feel like I need to do this in order to survive. Making this voice note, my subconscious brain is telling me, my animal lizard brain, that this is the activity I have to keep repeating to increase my chances of survival. Me speaking to my phone right now, this is just a way of me counteracting my demons. It's the same thing when John Jones decides to go get fucking wasted the week before his fight. That's his way of increasing his chances of survival. That protects his will. That protects his spirit, his consciousness. So when you see Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and these people that literally run on the fuel of hatred of others. With Kobe Bryant, the best games, same thing with Michael Jordan, the best games they ever played in their career was when it was the most difficult scenario. It was an away game. The fans were screaming hatred. They were screaming swears. They were hated. But that hatred, that fear of losing is what motivated them to overcome that. It's the same thing in every single walk of life. Every single avenue of life is the same. Everybody is competing for greatness. Everybody's competing for resources. You're competing for popularity. Do you think Jeff Bezos and fucking Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk were really, really popular, just amazing, shredded, high school, high status chads when they were young? Probably not. They're all fucking weird little nerds. So it's only the person who goes through deep hardship and deep struggle and has actual demons and problems and subconscious programs in their mind controlling them. All of these things that I'm saying are literally just ways to overcome the demons in your mind and take control of the subconscious forces that are driving you throughout the day. So for me, one way that I deal with these demons is that instead of consuming content inside, I will refuse to consume any social media content when I'm inside. I will only create, I will only work, I will only get shredded. That's what I do. So why am I doing this? To deal with my subconscious demons. You just gotta get more shredded, bro. It's like, think about it this way. Back to the point about the billionaires, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. If you are a weird little nerd in high school, I guess we're going straight, fuck. If you are a weird little nerd in high school and you're unpopular and you do not like your life and you have problems and struggles and pains and demons to overcome, that is what pushes you to make drastic change. That's always what's pushed people to make drastic change. I definitely gotta skip time. But what's the reason I'm making this voice note? It's because most people will never change unless the pain of staying the same is even stronger than the pain of change. So there's a moment in every person's life when they do hit rock bottom, when they are so fed up with the subconscious programming, with the repetitive actions they've been taking, that they pretty much need to change in order to survive. That's all it ever has been. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just driving around. But what's the main point? What is the main point of all of this? And at the end of the day, it's just survival. It's just survival. You are going to avoid pain and chase dopamine. You're going to do what feels good, avoid what feels bad. It's natural. We're all animals, right? But how does the subconscious programming of these great competitors translate over to business, to making money, to succeeding, to getting shredded, to getting in shape, whatever it may be? And I guess at the end of the day, it's always just been survival. What is the force that's motivating you? And I know I'm just talking just to talk right now. Get more shredded. But what is the main point of all of this anyways? I know I'm wasting time. I know I'm succumbing to the subconscious thought loops. But here's the deal. Unless you are at a 100% dead sprint towards your goal, unless you are so extremely fed up, if you want the end result so badly that you are willing to destroy yourself in order to achieve that win, that's what makes you powerful. It's the ability to endure hardship, and it's the discipline to actually fucking work through the pain, work through the fire. On the other side of that, that's where victory is. Nobody ever became great just by doing what's easy all the time. Nobody ever became a champion. Nobody ever became world-renowned, famous, high-status, powerful king, warlord status man just by being a happy little fucking faggot all the time, just acting on your emotions and just like doing what feels good and rewarding yourself and taking things slow and taking things easy. The people that are remembered for their genetic legacy, the people that are remembered for the legacy they had in the world, are always the people that were emotionally driven through survival. They literally felt like they needed to go out and fucking chase this activity in order to survive. So, what's the point? The point is, you can do absolutely anything if you put yourself in a state of survival to where you need to accomplish it. When I'm inside my house and I'm drinking coffee and I'm doing push-ups and I'm writing down notes in my phone, I'm writing down journals and I'm speaking videos and I'm making voice notes and I'm doing content, it's just an endless, repetitive thought loop. I get a negative thought. Oh, fuck. What's the word? Transmute that negative thought into purpose. So the best way I can describe this is become a spear. If I'm fighting some Roman soldiers and I have a spear, it doesn't matter what part of the body I hit. If I poke them, it has one point. Everything is focused towards one point of attack. No matter if I bounce off some armor or if I bounce off some bone or some skin, if I poke them with a spear, it all is going to be focused on one point of attack. And that's precision. So the point being, if I wake up and my back hurts, I'll be like, oh, my back hurts, but that's good because it makes me more focused on my target. It's like, here is the real truth. When you have decided, you make a decision that you're going to do absolutely anything it takes, whatever it takes, to achieve a specific goal, you've unlocked a new level of hardship. You're going to be able to go through different things. You're going to be able to endure, what's the word I'm looking for? Stress. It's just stress, man. So you just got to keep it moving. So what's the best use of my time right now? Solving as many problems as I can so I can literally just act off of pure instinct tomorrow and just follow directions and just trust my instincts and just go with the way. So what does that look like? For me personally, my life, that looks like cleaning my whole room, cleaning everything, making my environment picture perfect and precise and clean so that no matter what happens, no matter who I talk to, no matter what social media posts get posted online to try to attract my attention, no matter what the mission, the all-consuming mission that is me speaking into my phone. I'm a spear talking to this person over here. Okay, great. Let me focus back towards the one direction, the singular point of attack. So if you do not have a mission, a path to follow, a fucking battle to fight that is rising every single atom of your being so that no matter who you talk to or what you eat or what you do or what videos you watch, it all consuming makes you obsessed towards your goal. That is the level of obsession that Kobe Bryant, fucking Michael Jordan, all of these people had in order to get where they were going. So what is the best use of your time right now? Making life easier on yourself tomorrow. What's the best use of your time? If you're fat and obese, clean your whole environment Okay, I understand what I'm saying. The best use of your time is to change your identity and change your environment and change your life so that you genuinely feel like making different decisions. The reason why fat people will only start to go to the gym on January 1st for New Year's is because they genuinely believe that if they do that, then they can succeed. It's cringe, right? It is cringe. So what's the point though? If you do not have what you want at this very moment, I don't have a bunch of women begging for my seed. I don't have a giant castle with a pile of gold. I don't have millions and millions of followers on social media. But what I do have is a bright personality and an iron fucking will. You have always wanted the same thing. If you just put yourself in environments that speed you up instead of slowing you down, if you simply keep repeating actions day after day after day after day, repeat actions that move you in the direction you want to move. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Become a Terminator. You are what you repeat. Dopamine is the repetition chemical. You're scrolling on TikTok all day, repetition, more dopamine, more repetition. Keep repeating that action. If you see a bunch of sugary food, Doritos, you want to keep eating, repeat that action, and then the dopamine shuts off, you're full, no more eating. So imagine the only thing your dopamine receptors were attracted to was the fucking task in front of your eyeballs. Keep repeating the task, keep doing the next task, keep chasing the next goal, chase the path forward. You can do absolutely anything if you put your mind to it. And I don't just mean, oh, you can imagine whatever, you can do anything, believe in yourself. I'm saying the human body will adapt to absolutely any stimulus. Grant Cardone, the famous billionaire real estate guy, he was addicted to crack and heroin. He was in and out of drug rehabs, 28 years old. And he said, I spent all of my time just going to AA meetings because I was terrified of having free time. He was terrified of that demon, of that subconscious pathway that was deeply ingrained into his brain. He knew for a fact. He knew what he could control and he knew what he couldn't control. I know if I start smoking weed, I will not work on any work after that. If I smoke weed, I'm in reward pathway. I'm not going to do any work. I'm not going to work hard. But if I drink coffee all day and I don't consume social media, coffee, push-ups, writing in journals, speaking into my phone, all of those things ensure that the repetitive, addictive, obsessed personality inside my brain are placed towards the right direction. So what are you doing in your current life that is fucking retarded? Why are you repeating these retarded, gay, homosexual actions over and over and over again? There's literally no point. So if you don't have what you want, stop repeating a bunch of mindless bullshit actions and start repeating actions that are going to move you closer towards your goal. You're never going to be angry or disappointed for training hard in the gym. You're never going to be angry or disappointed for telling yourself you're going to do something and then literally achieving your will. What's the word I'm looking for? The only difference between mission success and mission failure is, did the mission go according to plan? There is no greater, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no greater feeling in life than doing exactly what you said you were going to do. That's all it is. So if you don't have what you want, become a man of integrity, an iron will. Keep your word. If I wake up and I tell myself, I'm going to edit this video, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, you better fucking do it. Because every time you tell yourself you're going to do something, and then you break your word, it literally kills brain cells inside of your brain. It makes you weaker. It makes you a loser. It makes you a coward. Think about it from the tribal perspective. If you're trying to go and fight off a bunch of enemies and achieve resources and win and be a king, and then you fail and everybody looks at you fail and everyone's winning and you're losing, you are literally going to go subconscious. You're going to go slow and empty, and your brain is going to try to destroy those cells and get rid of those cells. Every time you lose, your brain breaks down cells and turns you into a different person. So turn that loss into a win. Get more shredded.